Ooh, girl, she already done had hers.
This bitch. Is it 10s across the board or not? Let's go! 1 10, 2 10, 3 10, 4 10, 5 10, 6 10, 7 10, 8 10, 9 10, 10 10, 10 10, 10 10, 10 10, 10 10, 10 across the board! Oh! So now I need all y'all to pay attention. I need you to stand here, and I need this bitch to stand here. Now get ready to pose. Oh! Let's go!
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Nizzysplayhouse. It's your girl Nizzy and I'm back again. I wanted to do a drag inspired look this time. So this is actually a collab with a whole bunch of other ladies. So make sure you guys check them out. Some of them do have YouTube, some of them don't. So I'll leave the links down below on where you can follow them at. So this look was inspired by Asia O'Hara's Tangerine Dream look. I did do a recreation of it. I'll leave the link down below of her original look. Yes, girl, that is who I was inspired by. I hope she sees this video. Make sure you guys tag her and let her know that I did that for her. If you aren't doing so already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Let me know you rocking with your girl in this YouTube journey. So I need you guys to help me figure out a drag name. Like, I don't know what my drag name should be, so leave it down in the comments if you have any like suggestions or anything like that, because I definitely am stuck on trying to pick a name or whatever. So yeah, this look took me, what time did I start? Like 2, Asia? So this look took me like 2 hours, almost 2.5, 3 hours. And let me just say, like, whew, I have a newfound joy for drag queens, because that shit is no joke. Like, you literally have to, like, do a whole bunch of stuff to your face, like change the angles and the shapes and drawing eyebrows everywhere and everything like that. And it is like, whoo, child. Like, it's a lot that they have to do. So yeah, y'all really be doing the thing out there. I know that y'all be making it look so easy, but it is not, I promise you. Oh, and if you guys like this wig, I'll leave the review up above on where you can find it. I did do a review for it, so check that out. And if you want to see how I transformed into this drag realness, then stay tuned. Alright, y'all, so yeah, here I am. I am using the ELMER's glue stick. This is the purple one I got from Walmart. And I'm just going in like circular motions, trying to conceal my eyebrows. Like, sis, like, let's be real, like, yeah. And then I used something flat to kind of press the hair up. And then I did go ahead and you know, clean up the area around it. Just, you know, make sure you don't make no mess or whatever. Then I went ahead and put a pressed powder on top of that while it's still wet. This is like my my third layer or whatever. And then I brushed that off, and then I did put on some red color correction. And let me tell y'all, like, since my eyebrows are microbladed, like, it didn't conceal them, you know. But, you know, that's okay. It still worked or whatever. So now I'm just color correcting, you know, the areas that, you know, my under eye and dark spot areas or whatever. So I'm blending that out, making sure that the darker areas are covered with that. Then I'm using my Dynamic Duo. These are the 2 foundations that I use always. So why not use it in this video or whatever. So I'm using that, trying to conceal those eyebrows. But like I said, it did not work. Like, what the fuck? But anyways, I used 3 concealers for today's look. So I, you know, regularly highlight it in the areas that I always do. But I make sure, like with the drag look, everything is bigger. So you have to like make everything bigger. Like, go hard or go home, sis. Like, so I did use the 3 colors here, and I'm just showing you guys that. And go ahead and blend it out as normal, you know, how we do with the beauty blender and all that crap. So yeah, and I do want to add on this part, I did take that part and kind of, you know, bring it up, way up, to create that cat eye look. because drag is all about angles or whatever. So yeah, make your angles sharp. Pack on some setting powder to set that. Then I'm going in with this Cover FX contour palette, and I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, contour and chisel out some cheekbones. For this look, I did make my contour a little bit more harsh looking, which I was so not used to. Like, oh my god, like what? But yeah, I made my contour harsh and everything, and then I went back in with some blush, and then I kind of buffed out the areas where that dark meets the light so that it can be an even smooth transition, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so then I went ahead and what they call cut the crease, I think, cut the cheekbone or something like that. I forgot what they call it. But you just put setting powder, you know, go ahead and cut that, make that chiseled or whatever. So I did that. And then I went ahead and put down some setting powder because we're getting ready to do, you know, the eyeshadow, and you don't want no fallout, sis. Like, you don't. So here I'm just chiseling out my nose, and then I went ahead and put some concealer on, you know, on the bridge of my nose to kind of lighten that up. And that's it, sis. Like, that's it. We're done with the face. So now we're moving on to the eyes. So for the eyes, I am starting here. I'm using the ColourPop concealer in the shade Pharaoh 2. I would recommend getting a white cream, but this is all I fucking have, sis. Like, make it work. So I did this. I created, you know, this shape with some concealer, and go ahead and fill that in. And then what I did from here is I went ahead and took a beauty blender and kind of just tried to make it smooth, because I knew, like, I know it's gonna crack. So by doing this, it made sure that, you know, the product was fully saturated everywhere. So this next step, I did go ahead and use this white shadow to go ahead and set that, just so there is no cracking, because like I said, we don't want that. So go ahead and pack a white shadow over that. So now I'm going in with the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, and I'm just buffing out. I took a purple shade, and I'm just putting that around, you know, that white area, like around it. And then I'm going in with the lighter purple shade. I'm just buffing that out, you know, trying to get that smooth gradient ombre that we know and we love. You know what I'm talking about. And after that, I did go in with a pink, and it just kind of, you know, set the look off or whatever. So now is the liquid eyeliner. I am using E.L.F in the color Charcoal. And for this part, y'all know I already suck at liner, so like, what? Like, this was so hard for me. I haven't been to geometry class in like so long, so I don't know if I'm saying it right. I think that's that's acute, right? Right? I don't know. But anyways, I went ahead and filled in that eyeliner. Make sure you let that dry, because the moment you look up with liquid eyeliner, it will transfer and you will be fucked. But now, I'm going in with the black eyeshadow, and I'm just pressing that on to set that black, because I like my eyeshadows a matte black. Like, I don't like them all shiny and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And then I am stacking the famous 301 drag lashes. I used 2, and I stacked 2 in this video. And as Asia O'Hara did, she says that she likes to defy gravity with her lashes, so I apply them, you know, going upward. So these lashes aren't like on my, you know, lash line. They're like going up with the liner. So, and it wound up looking so cool. Like, oh my god, do you see that? Like, yes. So I went ahead and dusted off the powder, because like I said, we're done. And now I'm just going ahead and using that same concealer to do the under eye. This part I did kind of mess up, because it doesn't need to go that far down. Like, you don't have to bring it that far down unless you want it dramatic-y looking like that, which is fine. You know, it is what it is. But yeah. And then I went ahead and I'm starting on the brows. This part was so weird for me, because normally, you know, you follow your shape, you know, your natural shape, but there is no shape because it's on your forehead. Like, it's so weird, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm drawing my brows like I normally would, just on my forehead and filling them in and all that good stuff. And then once they're filled in, I did go ahead and, you know, clean them up with concealer. And I promise this will like set the look off. I don't know why it does, but once you clean those brows up, like that is like honestly it, and you are done. So I did go ahead and you know, add the highlight to all the areas that it needs to be. You know, go ahead and highlight that thing, sis. I'm applying some lipstick on my lips, and like I said before, you have to go hard or go home. So I am overdrawing my lip line, like overdrawing that thing, like you have to. I don't remember the color. I'll leave this in the description box, but I know it's from NYX, so yeah. And I went ahead and filling that in, and then to add some dimension, I am adding another shade from NYX. It's from their Lip Lingerie collection. I don't know the color. Also, I'll leave that in the description box too. And sis, like that's it. Like that was it. So now the next step is to put on a piece of hair, and like sis, I am a drag fabulous, drag fantastic. Do you see that? So like I said, I need you guys to help me come up with a drag name. Leave it down below if you have any suggestions or comments. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about today's look or any of the techniques that I use. And as always, thanks for watching.